Good evening to you. Welcome to the Hot and Spicy yet again. What's that litter? Oh, sorry. How are you doing? Thank you for joining me. Earlier on, cooking this is a Moruga Trinidad scorpion beef stir fry. And these, instead of garlic bread, I'm trying these. These are spicy sweet potato empanadas, however you say that. So drinks of choice: Wainwright Gold, a Lake District Original 4.1%. That was £1 in money, hence the purchase. And Mrs H got me these from Home Bargains, I think. Lucky Buddha, and these are 4.8%. So I think we'll go with the Wainwright first. So how was the weekend finding you? Okay, I hope so. How did I cook this? Well, first of all, collected, as you may have seen a few clips, the chilli. It's the first ripe chilli, the Moruga Scorpion, the Moruga Scorpion Trinidad. Hot, cough, only put one in, chopped it fine, mixed it in, 4 cloves of garlic, onion, 2 other chilies, a cayenne chili off the other plant, still producing chilies, thinly sliced beef, skirt off the skirt, they call it. There's some red peppers, green peppers, mushrooms, and courgettes from a colleague in work who is about to go on holiday, I think tomorrow or Monday. So have a good time, but not that he's watching this, but anyway, cheers, good health, and thanks for the company. All is right with the world. If you can hear it, rain, and lots of it. I think it's due to this afternoon into this evening, into tomorrow or something, get stormy. So let's try one of these first. That's what I'm going to tell you. I made a mistake chopping the chilli and that, wash my hands, blah de blah, and I don't know if I went like that. Oh, and it burnt. So my nose has been running ever since. Let's try this. Nice, very flaky pastry. Very hot, again, temperature of the thing from the oven. That's quite nice, that. I'll try this beef. that's what I did, stir fried everything. There's Ghost Chilli Powder. That's gone in. Ooh, it's got a bite to it, this. Wow. So as the chilies and garlic were all sort of cooking off after I put the beef in, it was quite dry, you see, so everything was frying nicely. Then I added some Worcestershire sauce, hoisin sauce, salt and pepper, and then just as I said, the beef was in, chillies, garlic. Then I added the onions and the peppers, then the mushrooms, then the courgettes. Let it all fry off high heat, medium to high heat. A bit more seasoning, and the chopped chillies and all that were in. I put them in with the garlic. Let's say that, yeah. Then I added some chopped tomatoes, mixing all that, give it a bit of moisture. And then towards the end, two sort of this type of spoon of honey. So what I've got is a richness from the Worcestershire sauce and the hoisin, quite a deep flavour, savoury. And then you're getting the kick from the chillies, the heat, and then you're getting the sweetness from the honey. It's all going on at once. Lovely. Very proud to think I produced that heat myself, except for the ghost powder. That was a kind gift from the States. If you're watching, sir. Yeah, another full week of working, really. Well, it wasn't too bad today, but tender beef. I find that because I stripped it cut into strips, as you may have seen clips. I don't know if I put them in of the beef, and then cut them in half and chopped them into this size and fried it hot, seared it if you like. And then brought it down a bit and then put the chillies and garlic and all that in. And it's tender. And this isn't an expensive cut. It's called the skirt. I remember in the butchers you have to pull off there was like a skin you pulled off. And this meat was just underneath it with a layer of fat. If you cook it correctly, it's lovely. Especially in this sort of thing. I put them in the oven. I got them from Morrison's, these. Empanadas, however you say. And to try. There's no heat in that for me, spicy. There's a nice, there's a spicy flavour, but not giving any sort of heat. Lovely coating. So it's safe to say that a Moruga Trinidad scorpion chilli is hot, and it's one of those that makes my nose run. They're very flavoursome. Oh yeah. And I chopped it as fine as I could in order to get it, and it's worked, so I'm getting an even heat. It's not just a hot bit there or nothing here, the whole thing. And the God, that's it again. The other chilli, the Armageddon. That's got loads of flowers. Really started now flowering lots. So been around with a little brush just to, because they're not outside, they don't get sort of pollination. From bees or whatever, or insects going from flower to flower. So I do it myself gently, touching each. Seems to work, and then we'll see what we get from that. and how hot they are. Flavour. And the good news is there's enough there for a meal in the freezer. Lovely. This would be lovely on a cold day, lunchtime after work. Just heat it up and get it down with garlic bread. As I say, these are nice, but I much prefer garlic bread. But I thought I'd have a change. What's on your plate, menu? And talking of menus, tomorrow, no Sunday lunch here, we're going out for it. Going out as a little treat. Only local, but they do very, very good food. And Sunday lunch is one of them. Like going from home to home, you know, that type of thing. Yeah. Wow. So I can say this Moruga scorpion, Trinidad, is hot, but it's got a lovely flavour. Not like the Reaper, which is hot, but I don't like the flavour of it, you know. But this is, there's nothing nasty in it. Really nice. Oh, I need a drink, yeah. What's on that menu? Mushroom. The reason I put mushrooms in, I had some to use up. I bought them to put in some, have with some bacon and egg, you know. It was lovely, nice change. Nice meal. Excuse me. Since I mentioned the rain, can't eat it now, can you? It's died down. Well, if you could eat it before. Any plans a weekend? If you're working, thank you for your service. Yeah. Them are a nice change, but I wouldn't rush out and buy them again. But as an accompaniment, yeah, they're okay, but I much prefer garlic bread. But I thought I'd have a change. Yeah, so the Moruga scorpion, Moruga Trinidad scorpion beef stir fry. With cayenne chilli as well, and ghost pepper, ghost chilli powder. And I'm getting a burn. Ooh, that's what it's all about. Or as some people call it, you're suffering there. No, what was it? Suffering, was it? You're suffering or struggling, one or the other. Struggling, suffering. Struggling, no, I'm not. If I struggled, I wouldn't do it. But suffering, yes, because that's another word for heat, burning. That's what it's all about. Yeah. But it's not suffering. It does look, doesn't it? It's difficult to explain it when your eyes are watering, you're blowing your nose and that's hot, and you can see mouth's watering, as I say, nose running, you got sometimes sweating, not sweating in this as much, it's making my nose run, burning in the mouth, but all that is what I aim for, as weird as it sounds. If you like heat, you'll understand. So yes, suffering is good, as you call it. I seem to have left these bell peppers quite long. You'll just shorten them up. Melt in the mouth beef, I tell you. I'm quite hungry too. And I tend, as I said before, I tend to go without Saturday. Don't have a sort of lunch. Plus I've cooked this today. So it's fresh, but the one tomorrow when I reheat that other one, oh no, not tomorrow, I'm freezing that. We're out for lunch tomorrow. In the week when I had come home from work, I'll thaw it obviously the night before in the fridge, heat it up, some garlic bread or something, and that's what it'll taste. That second time, isn't it? Lovely. Right, don't go on, Paul. Too late, you're already out. I've had this before, as you may remember. That is good for £1. You can't argue with that. Oh, here we go. I think that was £1. Maybe they were good stock of them and they never sold or something, I don't know, but maybe people class it as rubbish, but I don't. That's a lovely drink, nice drink. Look at the head on that, beautiful. That is a nice heat. Really enjoyed that. As I say, these are okay, nice change, but I wouldn't have them again. It's like a pasty with no, a sort of dryish pasty, as we call it. But yeah, change. So now the mouth is burning, the whole thing. Tongue, roof, the whole, oh, that, just this. And I'm going to savour that. I'm going to have a drink for a minute. That is nice. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. If you follow me on Paul H, I'll see you in the morning. If not, don't worry. See you in the next one, whenever that is. Have a great weekend. Look after yourselves. Thanks for joining me. And if you're having something spicy, I hope you enjoyed it. All the best. Take care. And bye-bye.